Coming to you live from Hell Entertainment Studios. Center Sundaze. With your hosts, Diggs and A. Grace.
Hey, my turn the microphone on. Hey, what's up, everybody? Diggs here. Media by Diggs, formerly Hell Entertainment. As you see, I am solo tonight. I do not have A. Grace with me. She is somewhere under the sea because she likes Little Mermaid. Anyway, Diggs here. Media by Diggs, broadcasting live from our new sponsored location, Kickz of the Day, Plymouth, Massachusetts. Make sure you go hit them up on Instagram, Kickz of the Day, Plymouth, Mass. As you can see here, we got they got all the weird, random, rare shit that you can think of. Cereal, Magic Fruity Pebbles. They got Cotton Candy Faygo, March Munch. They got sneakers, Wonder Woman sneakers. They got all kinds of shit. If you're a sneakerhead, this is the place to be. If you're looking for that rare, one-of-a-kind product, this is where you got to be. Kickz of the Day, Plymouth, Mass. Make sure you hit them up on Instagram, give them a like, share, subscribe, all that good shenanigans. Good people. Thank you, Malcolm. I'll make sure everything gets put back and the Faygo gets put back in the refrigerator and I won't drink it. Or maybe I will. Who knows? Also, like to give a quick shout out to Helltown Tees, another one of our wonderful sponsors over here in Massachusetts, keeping everyone fresh and clothed with the apparel. Hit them up, Mark at helltowntees.com. He's got everything from banners, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, thongs, booty shorts, whatever you need. He's got you covered in the clothing apparel line. Sanctuary Tattoo Emporium, one of our nearest and dearest sponsors we have, keeping all of us here covered in that fresh ink. So thank you, Jax. Thank you for everything you do over there. Make sure you check them out, sanctuarytattooemporium.com, and on all their social medias as well. Whew, that was a mouthful. Again, first solo show it is. And, top of the few minutes ago, yes, Media by Diggs, formerly Hell Entertainment. I did rebrand, just for personal reasons. Need to focus on me, needed to do me. So I thank everyone that supported the change, the rebrand. It meant a lot. And moving forward, we got a lot of good things coming up, and I can't wait to get cracking with it. One of the things I will announce here tonight is starting July 1st, every Friday, you can catch me 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 8 Central on the Asylum Radio Network, hosting a radio show based on all local East Coast music. So all you East Coast cats out there, hip hop, metal, rock, send the tracks in, send your bios in. mediabydiggs@gmail.com. Hit me up. We'll get you played on the rotation. Again, that's starting July 1st. So make sure you check me out, because it's me, not an us. I mean, I am fat, so it could be us. But, it is what it is. Tonight, our special guest, sponsored by Kickz of the Day in Plymouth. We got the homies Wiked Wood coming in to chop it up, talk about what they got going on coming up in 2022. Damn, that's a tongue twister. Talk about their latest video and all their good shit. So we're gonna get those guys in here momentarily, chop it up with them. And usually we do news, we do band of the week or anything, things like that, but not tonight. Tonight we're gonna keep it pretty quick, pretty low key. Get these guys in here, chat with them. So let's get them in here shortly. Right now, we're gonna play their new video that just dropped, called New Shit featuring Light. And once the video's done, we'll get these guys in here and we'll talk it up with them. So check you guys soon.
I've been on some new shit, and I'm looking at the world and I'm feeling like we losing. Lately I've been moving, about to catch another dub, show these fuckers how we do it. Fuck with me if you wanna roll with me, if you wanna go, homie, we can get high. So cold with it, like we toe to toe with it. Mama raised no quitter, gotta get mine. And I ain't on some bullshit, late night stay hyped like we really about to do it. And I've been making music for the juggalos, the ones that be fucking with the movement. Blood, sweat, and tears in this, put so many years in it. Empty wallets, pockets swollen, rolling over, still a kid. Know that we gon' kill this shit, fortress, we been building it. Learning how to steer the ship to fear, make no appearances. Been awake, still a dream, been ashamed, still a breathe. Never fade, always be, never fake, always team. Sorry sir, pardon me, fire burns, water steams. On this earth, feel the breeze, question in the air we breathe. We ain't stressing, we teaching another lesson. Stay moving with the progression, the destination. Stay moving, keep them guessing, no need to be so aggressive, just manifest the objective, presenting them with the new shit. I've been on some new shit, and I'm looking at the world and I'm feeling like we losing. Lately I've been moving, about to catch another dub, show these fuckers how we do it. Smoke with me if you wanna roll with me, if you wanna go, homie, we can get high. So cold with it, like we toe to toe with it. Mama raised no quitter, gotta get mine.
Y'all ain't fucking with the new shit. Fucked up, but won't do shit. Mobbing deep the crew, thick and punches like a pool stick. The fuse lit. I'm a motherfucking new shit. They useless. You can see, bitch, he really do this. Blowing on them trees, green as moon mist. High as the moon is. Fuck around and all you hear is boom, bitch. We put you in the tomb quick. Sorry you can't find a medic. Send it shot straight at your stomach like you was a diabetic. Try and let him marinate. Now you can stare and hate. Blowing on this carrot cake, yo bitch, we finna serenade. She ain't coming back, this ain't no Agent Smith. This ain't no ancient myth. Let me show you fuckers who you raging with. North Carolina, back to Fly City, my city. They gon' ride with me, get high with me, die with me. So tell me, are you riding or what? Just slide in the cut and we gon' fire it up.
I've been on some new shit, and I'm looking at the world and I'm feeling like we losing. Lately I've been moving, about to catch another dub, show these fuckers how we do it. Smoke with me if you wanna roll with me, if you wanna go, homie, we can get high. So cold with it, like we toe to toe with it. Mama raised no quitter, gotta get mine.
We on that new shit, we rushing, shredding. Don't be forgetting, been a long time coming, now we coming to get it. We've been the same and remain, we never counted the cost, whether we winning again or if we suffered a loss. Heavy scheming on the future, rushing at us, coming fast. In a war against time, there's no chance to save your ass. Well, you gotta get the God before the God gets gone, cause it's hard to trust a man when he's trying to sell a song. Hard to walk on broken glass with no shoes up on your feet. Hard to pull up all your roots when they've grown into the street. Hard to shake away the fear when it folds around your heart. Grips you tightly, get its thorns, hardens into iron bark. What we've been doing is keep it moving, keep them coming, keep on proving. Reputation we've been building, keep it humble, never ruin. Expectation is for excellence, our words fire accelerants. Never fade, here to stay until the simulation ends.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Sundaze episode 3. We have Wiked Wood in the house. What's up, gentlemen?
Not much. Just got done. I saw this big boat. I saw a big boat.
Yes, that's a great big saw a boat.
I actually saw him seeing a big boat. So there's that.
Okay.
I just had to
there
get
it
it out of
is.
my system. I just had to get it out of my system.
You know it's coming back even more than once, so don't even play like you're just doing it once.
Yeah, you got it, bro.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, you got it.
Welcome, guys. Thank you for coming in tonight. We've had some reschedules. I appreciate all the love and support with that. Let's give a quick introduction. Who you are, where you how you guys got started.
A great bait.
I'm Zach, crazy at Wiked Wood.
I'm Hulk Hoagie.
I'm Hulk Hoagie. I don't give a fuck. We somebody else take the reins this time. I'm not doing it.
They found me behind the Wawa. I was like surviving off of the fucking free crackers fucking
Tucked in sandwiches. They tucked the paper in the sandwich.
Yeah, all the trash
Bullshit.
cans, dude. And they was like, "Yo, you need a job?" And I was like, "Oh," and then it's just been hissing.
And he works for Head.
Not from us, though. Not from us.
Not from us.
Yeah, groupie bitches.
Zach been doing Wiked Wood a long time, and around 2012, I started doing production for him, and eventually, I just became like a full member, and then we did a lot of shows, and then we found Hoagie behind the Wawa.
Fair
That's
enough.
the speed metal version.
Yeah, I like this version.
Yeah, it works.
So, Gray Bait, where did you start doing production for them? Did they find you? Did you contact them?
My cousin Kenny is actually really good friends with the one of our members that's like on sabbatical, not with us anymore, Creep, but they're like really good friends. And I moved down to North Carolina, and my cousin Kenny just hooked me up with them because they did music, I did music, and it was the best shit ever, man. Like I'm really glad that happened.
We were living in North Carolina at that time, and yeah, it's like we were in the far corner of North Carolina, right where Tennessee, Virginia, and North Carolina meet, like that far corner right there.
Mhm.
And he was working with this dude Riddles that's up near your way. Actually, he goes by Louis Cypher now.
Okay.
But they were doing a group, and then it was like things got mixed together, and we were like, okay, this works. And like he instantly became my best friend, and like that's,
I'll be right back.
you know, Hoagie. I still don't know. It's like Wawa, and then he was like just showed up, kept on showing up.
Now, did you know if Hoagie had any kind of musical talent before you brought him in, or you were just like, he's living behind Wawa?
He still doesn't have any musical talent.
Felt
No, I'm
that
just kidding.
He felt that shit. He was like,
Yeah, he's talented as fuck. Real shit though, like it kind of just happened naturally. Like everybody being together just happened very naturally, and the way that it was supposed to happen. That's the easiest way I can say it.
yo, it did kind of just like randomly happen though.
It did. And then like it really did hit this like peak time, and it was like just everything hit and like
It came together like really good.
Like
That's
live
awesome.
fish.
It's all because I saw that boat. Like I saw that boat, and it just fucking everything snapped.
like
Everything came together.
Thanos
after the vote.
snap.
Damn, I ain't got my Batman mask though. Fuck.
Good.
Keeping it lit.
So 2020 was your last album release, Simulated Reality, from what I saw on Spotify. There's not a whole lot of information on you guys out there on the interwebs, which is interesting for me because I get to learn firsthand.
It's like
about you guys.
I feel like it's hidden, you know, in different like sections,
it's out there. You just gotta like. There's different stuff in different places, and it's
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's not a whole lot on the
Simulated Reality was like our breakout year. You know what I mean? When that album dropped for us, it really did shift everything for us. But yeah, like I said, on the behind the scenes side of things, it was myself and Creep for a long period of time. And then production wise, we looked at Gray Bait, and Gray Bait was sitting there doing everything, and me and him are working side by side on Red Carpet Status together. And somehow, like between the shows and just everything like that, it was just it formed that way, and it made more sense than anything. You know what I mean? But yeah, Simulated Reality, and then we have this new album in the works. So
it's coming very soon.
Very soon.
That was gonna be the follow-up question: is what is in the works now, going forward with 2022, where things are opening up. I'm not sure how things are down in North Carolina with concerts and venues opening up, and a lot of places are back full and everything like that, which is great. But what can we expect coming out moving forward?
I'm about to move up. I'm about to move up to Jersey to be like right near Zach. So we're gonna actually be getting a lot more done here in the near future. Like I'm looking at like what we can do in a year with us separated. We're gonna be getting done in like 2 months, 3 months. So we're about to like really increase production and output. We got this album coming out, which is very soon. STA, that's the acronym for it. We're ready to drop that other stuff on that one. But we have projects lined up right after that. Like we're trying to put out a lot before the end of 2022 to make. I mean, the simulated reality came at the end of 2020, so it really hasn't been that long since the last one. But we really need we're going to put out a bunch of stuff, and it's all
yeah.
It's all
You've been
awesome.
steady dropping singles along the way.
Yep, I noticed that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks like it from the simulated reality, it dropped right during the middle of the pandemic and everything. Did you guys continue to work on new material through the pandemic? Is that where the new album's coming from now? Or
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we thrived. Like, I hate to say it like that, but we'd already taken steps to like not do so many shows and to focus on content, and then the pandemic happened and we were already lined up for that, and it worked out really good. We did a couple online performances, online concerts. We did a Gathering in the Matrix, then we did our Halloween Hangover, John, and that really also did really well for us, and it's just been good.
Yeah, Off with the Head was like a big video for us that year. Following up to like,
I think that was the first one I was in.
Yeah.
So we got that week.
And so like, it's just been building and building and building and trying to make the best moves we can and provide as much content as we possibly can and just go from there.
Yeah, absolutely. I've said before in past shows that with the pandemic and COVID, I'm not going to say it was a blessing in disguise because it wasn't. It sucked for everybody, but it gave everybody an artist, it gave all the artists and everything time to either rebrand or restructure, put out that new merch, to put out a single here and there to keep connected with their fans. With what you just said about doing live shows on streaming, do you see yourself continuing to do any live streaming shows moving forward, or are you going to
definitely
to the in-person concert?
What we want to do is make it so that we can do a live show, actually live, but then give it that quality audio and video.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we're
stream right off the board, like try to stream right off the
Yep.
board.
So we're gonna look into something like that probably in the near future. I've thought about just ideas of adding instrumentation to do some kind of live performance, like a special thing, but nothing set in stone yet for that. I just know that we have the performances we have planned, and then go from there.
We definitely got some performances coming.
Bro, we need a fucking drummer, bro.
You hear that? You heard it here first. We need a drummer. Wiked Wood's looking for a drummer.
We need a DJ.
We got a DJ, dog.
Like, we need an ocarina-ist. Just saying.
An ocarina-ist.
Yeah.
Bro, like,
no, I'm fully on board with still doing the live stream shows. I talked to someone else a few months back, and they were saying that they did a live show and it gave fans that weren't able to get front row experience. So, I think those live stream shows are still going to play a huge part to
yeah,
fan
we
bases.
definitely had some fans that like we were in North Carolina for a large period, and we were doing a lot of North Carolina shows at one point. But we had like some of them move out to like the West Coast and shit like that, so them not being able to see us there and being
shout out Cassie and Eric.
Yeah, for real. But like, I'm just thinking about everybody. I'm thinking about like all these people that moved all the way across the country, and then like you're not hitting those sections, and it doesn't work,
Yep. No, absolutely. And kind of piggybacking off of that, with the internet and streaming services now, how do you feel it's changed the way that you guys put out music?
It's definitely changed. Like, we had this whole thing where we were trying to like figure out the best way to present this new record, thinking about like booklets and this, that, and the other. But we did come to a realization that like a lot of it gets streamed versus hard copy now. We really just kind of like pushed the whole pre-order, pushed like the merch that comes with it, not as much as the CD.
It's just like a bonus at this point. It's not the thing
like,
you're getting.
People want to keep it because it's a piece of history, and it really is. It's like if you had like a great bait pussy grinder one day, it's gonna be like hard to get.
Yeah, like the tangible media is some people are always going to prefer that over streaming. So it's still good to offer it.
100%.
Yeah, I love having them. Like
it was
like
cool to do
stack in
vinyls
my
with
hand.
simulated reality too.
Yeah,
they kind of.
Yes, especially where vinyl's making that huge comeback now, where
Mm-hmm.
You're finding more and more vinyl as opposed to CDs and things like that. So I'd love to see some vinyl out from you guys and get my hands on some vinyl down the road, of course.
Dude, simulated reality was my first time ever mixing and mastering for a vinyl, and you have to do it differently so it doesn't skip the needle when there's heavy bass, right? And like I did fucking excellent, and I hear these like professional bands that get these vinyls and like they sound like shit. So I was like, because they just use the same like the mixing and mastering that they use for the regular album, but like you gotta like tone the bass just right. I don't know, but I was really stoked about that.
So let me ask you this, Gray Bait. How you say it's different, mixing and mastering on vinyl. I'm assuming it's more of a pain in the ass. Do you prefer to do it on vinyl, or do you prefer to do it?
I've only done it the one time. I don't prefer to mix and master at all. Like I can get it to a certain point, but I have to send it on to my to fucking homie Andrew Hydroponics. But I can get it really good, but I can't get it there. You know what I mean? Sometimes I can. If I spend 80 hours on a song, I can do it. But I definitely the vinyl was actually pretty easy because I watched some tutorials. And it's really just a matter of like cutting the bass a certain way so it still hits, but it's not hitting the needle out. Like it was just an interesting little thing. It's not that much different. It's just if you don't do it, it makes a big fucking difference.
Yeah, copy that. So for people that are listening or watching that don't know too much about you guys, how would you describe the music that you guys create?
Trash.
It's like it's acoustic shoegaze folk metal.
From space.
We get a lot of comparison to Bone Thugs, like,
which is weird, but it's been happening.
I've never heard someone say we sound.
Dude,
like
I've heard it like 3 times in the last month, really? Dude. It's weird as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we get that a lot, just like the flow wise, like the.
That's just him though. That's just Craig. He's the only one with the Bone Thugs song.
All I heard was. 9 Inch Nails.
We did have fucking Busy Bone on the one track.
Yeah, that's true. But like we definitely don't sound like your typical like horrorcore underground though. I will say that.
I will say that as well too.
We have like a
it's hard to nail down a genre. It's hard to put a name.
Do what I don't even know how to explain it at this point. It's like I focused on like flow and lyricism and stuff like that. Like Gravy has those like dark undertones that like really hit. Like it's just different. And then you have like Hoagie as the wild card, like just doing whatever. And it's just like a great mix. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like
it all comes together awesome, like for real.
100%. It vibes out almost like a Wu-Tang set on stage though. It's like it's fun. Like there you go was saying we're gonna vibe out. Hoagie, I said that, remember?
Vibing, bruh.
I'm just vibing, dude.
I'm fucking so blurred right now, dude.
Hoagie's our Pakalika.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, I don't like when people compare me to Pakalika. I love Pakalika. He's one of my fucking heroes, but it's like he's so fucking like epic. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just a little Hoagie doing my thing. You know what I mean? But
he's so modest.
I've been compared to him, and I'm like, oh, thanks.
Clownvis gave us his first son, his only son.
Yeah,
that's Hoagie.
I am.
Well, let's touch on that. Hoagie, you say that Pakalika is one of your heroes. What other influences do you guys have, within the music industry that's inspired you guys to keep doing the grind and keep doing what you're doing?
Like, of course, ICP. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like all over, man. Like, I like rap. I like fucking heavy metal. You know what I mean? I like classic rock and shit like that. But like,
so what's
Cottonmouth Kings was a big one though.
Yeah, Cottonmouth Kings. I can see that. Like
Cottonmouth Kings. I actually heard of Cottonmouth Kings before I heard of ICP. You know what I mean? I was showed that shit. I didn't even know what the fuck weed was. But I'm like, whatever they're talking about, legalize it.
Let's do it.
I really want this shit legal, so like give them that. But
must be good if they want it legal.
yeah, man. Like, I don't know if you heard the band Snot. I'm really into them.
No, I haven't heard of them. I'll check them out for sure.
Yeah, check them out.
What's
called My Balls?
My Balls? I'll check them out. Absolutely. What's one influence, Hoagie, that would shock people from you? You say that you're all over the place. What's one of those that a shockable inspiration?
Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but like, I feel like I don't really take inspiration from like a lot of people. I just kind of just do my own thing. I might like subconsciously not even like thinking about it, but like, I don't know, man. Like I said, like Cottonmouth Kings was a real big one for me back in the day, because like that whole rip hop, like they be rapping 1 second, next second they're doing fucking punk rock type shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah, I feel that.
What about you, Craig? What's influences or motivational people that have driven you to keep doing this?
I think I was really influenced by certain artists that were like real lyrical, right? But then it got to a certain point where it was more about the respect I had for the person than it was about where they were at musically. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, 100%.
So it's like, I don't even want to give them props. Like the people that really inspired me back in the day, I don't really even want to give props to. Insane Clown Posse inspired the shit out of me. That's number one. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But what I'm saying is, I really like, you know, I like the whole chopper style. I like, you know, fast, like real intricate bars. But then at a certain point, for me, it became who that person was outside of that whole persona. You know what I'm saying? If they didn't have my respect on that, I can't fuck with it. So like for a while there, I mean, mostly now I just listen to instrumental beats. I really do. I listen to like instrumentals and just like vibe the fuck out. It's more so for me, like I like on Spotify, I'll just like type in brain food and I'll just be listening to like shit's like Minecraft fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what I've been listening to recently,
right.
to be completely honest.
No, that's awesome.
I've been bumping the shit out of fucking Yum Yum. I love Yum Yum.
Yeah,
I'm digging that. I've been so steady in this project at this point where it's like I don't see a lot outside of it. Like my car, I'm listening to mixes to try to make sure everything's legit for our shit. But then I get time to like listen to, like I listen to some of the newer like trappy stuff. Like I still like that. I'm everywhere with my music taste right now. Like Hoagie was saying, classic rock was big for me. Love some Pink Floyd. I'm still listening to some Pink Floyd. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just, it really matters where I'm at and what I'm trying to feel like. If I'm trying to be on that reggae tip, I'll listen to some reggae. If I'm listening to some, like, whatever. But mostly it's just been listening to the new project. That's it.
All right. I like it. Gray Bay, what about you?
I have a lot of like, I have a background in industrial bands and stuff. I like a lot of industrial type music, like heavy electronic stuff. Like 9 Inch Nails and KMFDM were very, very big influences on me. Wednesday 13, Murder Dolls on the other end of the spectrum, like horror punk kind of stuff, like all conglomerated together and made the style of music that I like to make. But lately, I've also spread out into just other avenues as well with Wiked Wood stuff. But definitely, as far as influences goes, definitely like Skinny Puppy, like KMFDM, 9 Inch Nails, stuff like that.
Hell yeah, I like that. It's kind of a mix of everything between you guys, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And it comes together for that unique sound that you guys have, which separates you from everybody else, which is great.
3-6 Mafia still, you know.
Well, yeah, all day long. 3-6.
Yeah, 3-6 Wu-Tang. Those goes without saying. Like I was raised on fucking 36 Chambers, man.
Vinny Paz is one of my favorite rappers.
Yep.
He lived right there in Philly. I live right outside of Philly and shit. But
Wesley Willis.
Fucking, you know what I mean? Jedi Mind Tricks. That's the shit I kind of be bumping nowadays. Or like some Yellow Wolf.
Yep. I'm big right now. I'm big right now into to Jelly Roll myself right now. He's killing it right now with his
I
stuff.
heard him on the radio the other day.
Yep, so did I. Country radio up here in Massachusetts.
Jelly Roll, like that's my dog.
That's my dog.
He was cool as shit at the gathering, man. He was just like riding around, tripping on fucking mushrooms. I was tripping on mushrooms. I think it was Whoopstock. And fucking me and Becky were just chilling there, fucking ripping it up, talking to him and shit. We're like, oh shit, I guess can we get a picture? Like we've been talking here long enough. Like
nice.
Cool motherfucker, man.
So with you guys being kind of spread out right now, how has your writing process been and how is that and how does that go with you guys being spread out right now?
It's definitely been interesting. Like we've been doing it for about 5 years now, and like we're just so used to working together in a room. But we've had a lot of experience with collabing with people over the internet, so it wasn't a complete like new thing to transition into that. But in some ways it's better, in some ways it's worse. Like instead of just like organically coming up with a song idea together, it's like you have to give like a half a song and then they build off the other half, or sometimes it works out better than that. But it's got its ups and downs. But like I said, pretty soon we'll be.
Sometimes
in
it
the
works
same
out
spot.
perfectly. Sometimes it is a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Oh, I bet.
But soon it won't be an issue.
I feel like everything I do, because like they're like letting me do like skits and like comedy shit. You know what I mean? And I really fuck with that shit because it reminds me of like how the clowns used to be back in the day, like funny skits in between tracks and shit like that.
Yep.
And
You gotta have comedy in there.
Yo, but like most of that shit that I do, it's just right off the fucking head. Like
just
not scripted, just straight go.
Yeah, like I can't do scripted shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I might have an idea of what something is, but then when I go in and I get on the mic type shit, it's just like
Hoagie skits are the best part of the whole album.
New John?
Yeah.
New John. Yo, the new shit's gonna be fucking funny as shit, yo. It's definitely fucking
it just gets so ridiculous.
Yeah. I can't wait for that shit to drop, man. Drop that shit right now. Like real shit.
I wish. I wish.
So with the writing process, I mean, you guys have been in the game a long time here. How has your writing process changed from when you first started writing to this?
I used to do notepads, and now I'm not notepads anymore. I'm just like MacBook. I'm just like literally just sit there with the MacBook, and I'll just kind of just do my thing. I don't know. It's like it's been a second, like, because we're so busy trying to get the videos and everything squared away for this album, and then we did like a couple one-off shows, and things have been a little bit different. So like I'm excited to get back into the writing process, like pushing into fall, so that like things can. I definitely got some stuff in the vault that's like ready to go, but it's we have a lot of concept pieces, you know what I mean? We have pretty much like a map of how we want to push everything. We're pretty strategic with everything, I would say.
Yeah, more and more. A lot of thought into the art. Like we definitely are.
Almost.
And we could have had this whole project finished a little bit, but we wanted to give it a little bit more. We wanted to make sure it had that little extra. Yeah, that little bit of extra cowbell.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how the album needs to end, with just a little at the end. That's the end of the whole shit.
Cowbell on the John.
Yeah.
No, when you guys are
the album's called "We Need More Cowbell." Sorry,
I like it. I like
it. I
it.
had to fucking tell him, bro.
More cowbell. When you guys are seeking out collabs for your albums, what's any certain criteria you're looking for from other artists?
Now it's like, if I met them, are they cool?
Yeah.
Yep.
When
I don't give a fuck someone's fucking how big they are. I gotta like them as a person. You know?
I'm pretty sure beyond the Busy Bone feature and beyond the Busy Bone feature on Simulated Reality, I think we've met every single person that's on, like, face to face, done a couple events with them, and then proceeded into working with them. And the same thing goes for SDI, I believe. Am I right? Yeah. Yeah. It's we kind of like let it naturally unfold, and it's like
it was meant to happen.
Yeah,
it happened.
Like the shit was
simulated, bro. We're just
it's all simulated.
History has already happened. We're just catching up to it.
All time happens at once.
Just existing. We're just dropping knowledge right now. But yeah, like I would say all the collaborations and stuff, it was more so like, of course they are strategic in some aspect, you know what I mean? But we genuinely made relationships with all these people when we did these things. Besides the Busy Bone shit, that was kind of a
something we don't talk about.
Yeah, kind of annoying. But it's nothing to do with Busy Bone. Shout out to Busy Bone, that's dope. But it's
He's fucking Busy Bone, bro. He's fucking busy.
Like, yeah, it's not him though.
Like my dad,
because he's fucking busy, dude.
like my dad,
throwing fucking water bottles and shit.
Busy.
No, I like that. I like that you guys, all of your, most of your collabs are people that you've done, like you said, like events with or met face to face. And from the sounds of it, you don't care about the social media platform of how big they are there. As long as they're a cool person, they can flow, they can rhyme, they can rap.
All about the song at the end of the day.
That too, yeah.
We're trying to put the best songs out we can possibly. Nothing less than excellence is something we've been trying to. If we don't hit it, we're close. But we try to always fucking make sure everything's as best it can be. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
You got to.
You have to. I mean, this is your brand. This is what you're putting out to everybody, and you want your brand to be 100% ready to go. You want to pick those best people for the best for the songs you're looking to get out, and the quality has to be top notch. So it's your brand at the end of the day. What is some of the best career advice that you have gotten since you've been doing music?
Quit. Real shit.
Stop now.
The best advice I've ever heard is that if you ain't waking up, breathing, eating this shit, thinking about it when you're going to bed, give it the fuck right now. Because real shit, it's not made for the weak. It's not fucking an easy thing. A lot of people think it's a walk in the fucking park. It's not.
100 million rappers out there.
Yo, but
what'd you say, Gravy?
People go.
So there's 100 million rappers at least.
This is true.
Like, how many rappers though you see get a little bit of shine and then all of a sudden it gets through their head and shit, and then they just fall off? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Don't pull up ladders. Don't be a gatekeeper. Don't fucking like. That's the biggest. It's advice from us. Is the best advice you can get. Is don't fucking
be polite. Be professional. Be polite and be professional. We had people tell us that we were too nice, and those people are just like doing whatever now. It's like people like when you're nice. People like when you're professional, when you're on time, when you show respect. Like,
I think those are the two biggest ones right there.
Don't be a diva and don't be a dick.
I think those are the two biggest ones: being polite and being professional. I can't tell you how many artists I've walked up to and be like, "Hey, I'm Diggs. Formerly Hell. Back in the time was Hell Entertainment. I do photography. Just want to introduce myself." And they turn their nose up. Like, I'm not trying to sell you. I'm just letting you know. I'm just trying to make a connection and say what's up. And I like your music, but you're going to turn your nose up to me. That's going to make me not want to.
Yeah,
I keep working with you.
I've seen legendary artists just diva the fuck out.
Yeah.
These people that are supporting them, buying their shit, going and like, hey, can you sign this for me? And they're like, like
seriously, like I love Isham, but like my fucking buddy, we were like hanging out with him and shit like that.
Yeah, story for another day. Story for another day, though.
Yeah, but he's
story for another day, though.
Whatever, don't be
the opinions of Hoagie don't necessarily reflect their
this is just something personal, like. But basically, I'll just chalk it up. I've seen artists just act like total dickheads to their fans, to the people that support them. It just becomes a fucking paycheck to them eventually, and it's like they're not humble anymore. The ego got to them. It's all about that paper chasing. It's like, fuck that shit, man.
We never want to be that. Like, we never want to be that. Like,
So what's the ultimate end game for you guys, or what you want to do in the music world?
I'm gonna see all the boats.
All the boats. All right.
Just like I want to.
Like, do you guys want to start your own indie label? Do you want to be signed to an indie label, or just
We're
keep
definitely independent for right now. We'll see how that goes. There's always like different, avenues we could go with that. I just independent for right now. I see us just building an empire, like legit, like steady touring, steady, good content, and just like building so much. Like there's so much that's gonna, into 2023. It's just gonna become this whole content powerhouse thing, and it's gonna get really fun. And then as far as that goes, like I said, steady touring, steady, but our own way. Eventually working into our own festival, like a big festival. Just having that warehouse, that legitimacy, you know what I mean, behind the brand. That's where we're working for.
That's awesome. That's the best thing I think that you could work for.
It's any other way is not going to end up in a good situation for any other artist. See, it's like if you look at it as a company and you're trying to actually go about it, think about what a Subway shop franchise would do. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Look at it that way. Look at the numbers a different way, and say, how am I going to actually make this a business, but at the same time do good for my fans, do good for the people that support it. And then we're trying to change what the underground is perceived as. You know what I mean? Like we're here to be a pillar
Positive
of just like a beam of light in this underground.
Yep.
That's what we're here for. That's 100%.
That's great. That's more than I could ask for for an answer from that question. And plus it also gives you guys, if that's the route you're going, that gives you 100% control of what you want to do, and like you said, do it your way, with no one in the background telling you what to do, which is great. A couple more questions for you guys, and we're going to let you go. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Again, I appreciate it. Everyone listening, watching, please go check out Wiked Wood on all social medias. Hit them up, give them a like, share, subscribe. They would appreciate it. I would appreciate it for them, because they are kick-ass guys with kick-ass music.
Throw them raviolis up in the chat. That's what I need.
Talking about touring, what can we expect on show-wise coming up for 2022 into 2023?
Currently, we're booked on Tom Wood's Float in Arkansas.
Yep.
That's gonna be fucking amazing. Shout out to Tom Wood. We also have a few other events like that. We have spot dates right now. But we're working towards, once the album is out, then there's gonna be like these release party shows that pop up, and we'll be back around the East Coast into 2023. Like, that's really pretty much where it's at. Of course, we're going to be doing spot dates. We'll pop up to the big events,
Yep. No, I love to catch you guys when you come out to the East Coast. That's where I'm at out here, and meet up with you guys, meet face to face, and there'll be some pretty kick-ass times. I know that for sure.
We're excited. Yeah, for sure. We'll be up that way. And
we got people right where you're at.
We got a tour offer right before this last month, and we're kind of just figuring out the best way to do everything right now.
So I look forward to checking, and keep following you guys on the social media, see where you're at, see what's going on. Definitely keep me in the loop. Just want to touch base real quick before I let you go on the video, New Shit featuring Light. Tell me about the production, the thought process behind the video, how it all came together. Just give me the cliff notes on it if you want. And
we met Light back in, I guess, the Riddlebox tour, something like that. Mm-hmm. And we had chopped up with him for a good minute, and we had talked to him about the feature when he was on Psychopathic at the time, and moving forward, we kind of we were just trying to figure out a way to do, how are we going to get everything worked out, because the song features Project Born as well. But there was some issues like due to COVID and stuff like that Project Born couldn't make it out to the video shoot. But Light did. We got a little like a set in Detroit, like downtown Detroit, and they had like the whole kitchen set up, and we kind of like just went to town. We brought some props and whatnot, and kind of just did it. But it was beautiful. It came out great.
That shit was hella fun to do too.
Yeah, we had a great time shooting it. We went to Mom's Spaghetti after, enjoyed some of the finest spaghetti.
Oh, it was so bitter cold. It was bitter cold.
Coffee mug.
It was, dude. I had to wait outside for it.
I was with you.
Oh, you were. You did let me go out like a bit.
I braved it. I braved the cold for you.
That's the weirdest part about Mom's Spaghetti. You gotta go to the side of the building. They got like some takeout looking ass door. You order it, they put it in a box type shit, and then you can go inside, and they have like a sectioned off section.
That was a lit ass day. We can talk about the nice day. Actually, we went to Werner
Machine,
and we went to the barrio. We were chilling with Rudy.
Yeah, that was a badass day.
Dude, we got it in.
Shout out to fucking Cruising the Barrio, man.
Yeah, shout out to Carlito and Rudy. We love you. Shout out to Rock TV.
All them motherfuckers, man. They like straight up just welcomed us in that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was dope. That's dope. Yeah, we did we went, sightseeing in Detroit. It was fun. We had a good time. But yeah, it was just the idea. And then it was like we found this like perfect trap kitchen fucking set, and we were like, okay, let's roll with it, And it just
that shit worked.
The whole thing, like there were so many good takes. It was hard to figure out which we like, because the whole time it was just like live as hell. You know what I mean? Like if you watch that video, you can like watch it 100 times, you find something new every single time. Like the Yeti just throwing the fucking money, just like
yeah,
it's great, dude. Fucking great.
No, the video was awesome. I loved it. Production.
Shout out to Light for making that happen.
My doubt.
Actually, Light is Hulk Hoagie, and Hulk Hoagie is Light.
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother interview.
Well, we'll get to that one later on.
3 simple payments of $500. Part 2.
Before I let you guys go, anyone you want to shout out, give props to?
YGFT.
YGFT, Glizzy Gang, Ravioli Gang.
All day.
Scrubs.
Second
Flawless Mafia, bitch.
215 Ninjas.
215.
Everybody. Are you going crazy with the shout out right now? Because I could go crazy with it.
Cup. Hit up that YouTube. 2 chumps, 1 cup.
No, shout out to everybody that's like really been having our back 100%. It's like the list got to a point where it's really hard to even keep everybody's names but we appreciate every single one of them, and we know what the fuck's going on in their lives and shit. Like,
yo, shout out to
it's genuine. You know what I mean?
I spend a lot of time keeping up with people's,
so many different things.
If we're distant or anything like that, it's just because we're busy. We're doing our fucking thing, and we're grinding out here. But yeah, shout out to like the ones we lost. Like shout out to Coon. Shout out to Statue. There's Underground has lost a lot of really fucking good people, and that's the ones that need to be supported. That's the ones that need to be celebrated in these times.
Barbecue at the Gathering is gonna be lit. I forget what it's called.
Are you gathering, Diggs?
I am not gathering this year. I'm not gonna say no. I'm trying to get out there, but
interview's over.
No, I got the 2 kids at home, so it's tough for me to get away on a trip like that. I did Astronomicon 4, but if I get out to the Gathering, it might not be till next summer.
I feel that.
We understand it, yeah.
We hating.
Yeah, you got to go to the float then. If you ain't gathering, you got to go to Tom Wood's float.
I will try and get to the float for sure.
That's the fucking
the float, yo. The float. It's gonna be lit.
Yo, they just got Shaggy on that shit. Like, come on, bro.
I saw that.
Bro, like, come on. Could you imagine floating down a fucking river and you're like, that's fucking Shaggy, dude? Like, you know what I mean?
Guys, it's been
so fucking lit. Like, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to be a part of the Juggalo world. Like,
for real.
You know what I mean?
I went to my first gathering by myself in 2003. And, you know, when you go alone, you're not really alone.
You aren't.
Facts.
So, but anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's been my pleasure to have you on. Thank you so much for popping. I look forward to connecting.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
Of course. My pleasure. We will hook up and link up when you guys come to the East Coast, or if I can't get out to the float.
For
sure. But definitely let's stay in touch, stay in contact. Let me know what's going on in your world with new music. Like I said, don't know if you guys heard, but I get the radio spot coming up starting in July. So
we'll come back to that. Yeah.
And definitely send me some tracks so I can get them up in the rotation and shit like that. Supporting all local music on the East Coast. So love to get you guys on there. Again, thank you. It's been my pleasure to have you guys here.
Thank you.
And
thank you, bro.
I'll look forward to linking up with you guys soon.
Thank you, brother.
All right, thanks, guys.
Don't bang.
Ravioli gang, motherfucker.
Hey.
Throw them Jones up, bitch.
Oh, that was the homies from Wiked Wood. Yeah, catch them out. All their social medias at Wiked Wood, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Spotify, wherever you can find them. Go check them out. Give them a like, share, subscribe. They would certainly appreciate it. Check them out on the shows they got coming up. Yeah, that's going to do it for me here with Sundaze episode 3. Again, another shout out to our sponsor, Kickz of the Day here in Plymouth, Mass. Broadcasting live from their shop where you can get all those unique, one-of-a-kind, rare items that you can't find anywhere else. We got Faygo, cotton candy Faygo, March Munch. We have magic Fruity Pebbles. What the magic is, no one will know until you buy the fucking box and open it up. But anyway, guys, look forward to seeing you guys in another 2 weeks. I believe we're bringing on. I'm not going to drop it. I'm going to let it sit for a little bit for the next guest in 2 weeks. But I can assure you, it's not going to be a bad one. It's going to be a great guest, actually. Got a little tongue-tied there. But also, check me out July 1st on the Asylum Radio Network, covering all local bands, hip-hop artists from the East Coast. AsylumRadioNetwork.com, Live 365 app. Check out all the talented artists, DJs they got over there. And we will see you guys in 2 weeks. And check out Media by Diggs. Please give me a like, share, subscribe. I would much appreciate it on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, MySpace, and Twitter, and all that good shit. We'll talk to you later. Peace.